Welcome to your daily focus for April the 26th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now let's see what the energy is going to be for us today. We do have the new moon in Taurus. There's a video out on that, but I'm sure today's cards will touch upon that energy because it is the energy of the day. We have the Eight of Coins. Well, we're getting serious. We are saying, I can do better than this. I can give it more energy. I can give it more attention. I can give it more focus. Here is a coin maker, and he makes pentacles. And he's very proud of his work because he's got some on display for us to see. And yet he sits there as he designs the next couple, and he starts to get more informed. He starts to formulate a new plan for this pentacle to make it better than all the rest. So I think that's kind of what we're feeling today. Where can we make it better than best? Or where can we improve? Or where can we, and this is obviously our inner success, our feeling of accomplishment, our feeling that we are worthy, we are deserving, we have something to offer. And this is attaching yourself to that something that you have to offer in order to bring in stability, in order to bring in a sense of worth, a sense of accomplishment. Ten of Wands. Well, with every new moon, there's always the old moon energy, right? Saying that if we want to move forward with an energy, then we have to re-examine the load we're carrying. We have to understand how we have it all going together, if it goes together, if there's balance, if it weighs us down. Can we tweak things? Can we reorganize things? Do things have to go? Are we carrying around some old baggage that we need to release so that we can stand up straight, so we can feel the vitality, so we can take each step with strength? Six of Wands. There is success to be had, but this is not the time to rest. This is not the time to rest on your laurels. Okay? We are in armor here. Even though this parade, and that's mostly what this card will symbolize, regardless of the tarot deck you're using, it's a parade. It's a parade in your honor. And in many of the decks, there is crowds of people, or at least six, standing there with their wands, cheering you on, rooting for you. They've got your back. They want you to succeed. They're celebrating who you are, what you bring to the table. And even though they are celebrating your successes, it's time to push forward. It's time to move forward. It's not time to rest. It's not time to be idle. And the first card tells us that as well. Let's see what our angel card is going to be for today. So we get determined today. We start to understand what actually holds us back, what doesn't allow us to move forward. I don't think it's so much of fear today or this inner turmoil or anxiety and stresses. Well, it could be stresses because we look pretty stressed out here, don't we? We don't look like we're having too much fun on this journey. We need to have fun. We need to, well, the Taurus energy. We want to stop and smell the roses. We want to feel that security. We want to feel that balance. And we're not feeling it. And so pay attention to that when it comes up in your life, where it feels heavy. My goodness, they don't want to cut. There we go. Celebration. 29. So 9 plus 2 is 11, which is a very beautiful number. It's a master number. It's about getting inspired. It's about tapping into your intuition, your higher wisdom. It's about tapping into your heart and soul. It's celebrating who you are and where you can go from this point. What seeds you can plant with this new moon. Set a little goal. You know, in 2 weeks' time, when the full moon comes around, okay, have the completion of that goal. So set a small goal for the next 2 weeks in your life that's going to bring in some sort of stability. Some kind of inner peace. Maybe it's praying or meditating or taking time to reflect for 5 minutes a day for the next 2 weeks. That's it, 2 weeks. And feel if that in some way has transformed you into being able to get into a peaceful moment a little easier. Because it's hard at first. Because as soon as you try and sit still, all these thoughts, it's like you quiet yourself and all of a sudden you can hear your mind going a mile a minute, and it's always going a mile a minute, but you don't pay attention to it because you're so busy focused on everything else that's drawing in your attention. And when you finally slow it down to quiet time for yourself, your mind races off into 50 different directions, but you hear it. And so you focus in on those things. Why is your mind racing to that? Why is that a problem? Or you find yourself, you're sitting there and you want to change the subject in your mind, but your mind is constantly going back there. Getting hung up on this one thing. You have to yell stop. You have to take control of it. It's your thoughts. And think about what is going to bring in. Well, first of all, start planning how to bring in that stability, that security. In some small way. Okay? This is about celebration. This is about celebrating you, of what you can do, of what you can already do. You already have it in your possession. You were probably born with this talent, this ability to bring in, you know, and I'm not hearing the abundance as much as I'm hearing that stability, that balance. So today, you know, our middle card says that we really need to focus on what we need to release as much as where we want to go forward. We're definitely pointed in the right direction here. We're definitely looking forward, and we're determined. He's determined. He's going to get that load there. But he may want to just stop and reflect on what he's actually carrying with him. Because some of those things might not need to be carried. Maybe it can be delegated out. Maybe it was something that we were getting stuck on over and over again. And we can finally yell stop. We can finally release it to God, our angels, our spirit guides, the universe, source. Some of those things are needed. Some of those things have value. We need those. So we are reorganizing. We are letting go. We are healing as much as we are planting those new seeds and going forward. Because when we let go, we make space for what is needed on our journey. Let's see what our wise animals have to say. So it's a powerful day for us. Definitely a powerful day for us. One that offers success, offers people getting on board with your ideas, your wants, where you want to go, helping you out in some way in order to help you be successful. Maybe just find that balance, that peace of mind, that security. Taurus energy too. I mean, what are we carrying? What do we, you know, get possessive about? Or what do we get a little bit too determined or strong-headed about? And we're not open to change. We're not open to different ways of doing or allowing somebody else to help us in some way. And can we let them in to carry some of the load? Blessings. The turkey shows up and tells us to pay attention to our blessings. Blessings, gratitude, and thanks. Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. It is the perfect opportunity to create peace within your soul so that the gratitude is pure and there is forgiveness from the past by looking at the now and creating the future. Begin a new tradition. Maybe create a gratitude tree and write down a few things that you are grateful for each day to hang on the tree as a reminder. Go around your dinner table and express thanks, not just on Thanksgiving. Create a gratitude journal. Whatever way you want to express your gratitude to spotlight your blessings, do it so that there is a constant reminder around you, so that you can see that you are blessed even when you feel otherwise. He's very short and he's very to the point. Yes, we have to be grateful for what we already have to work with. What surrounds us now? What surrounds us now? In the now. The people, the possessions, our gifts, our talents, our abilities, our smile. And give thanks. Start that gratitude journal. That could be something that you could do for the new moon. And just if you don't do it, then just grab a piece of paper, put it on your nightstand, a pen, baby blue ink, because that attaches you not only to your spirituality but your creativity as well. And start writing down one thing at night and then reading it aloud and going to bed. And the second night you write two. And in 2 weeks' time, you've got about 14, 15 things that you are grateful for on a consistent basis. And you start seeing what there is to be grateful for. And you start seeing new things appearing in your life to be grateful for. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.